The girl's breath brushed against his face. The boy shut his eyes, too nervous to look at her. But in the very next second, his body began to float uncontrollably. He drifted all the way to the center of the gymnasium, then crashed to the floor. Panicked that his secret might be exposed, Kim Bong-seok quickly came up with an excuse and fled. But his strange behavior didn't go unnoticed. Jang Hui-soo was already suspicious. She remembered seeing his feet hovering slightly off the ground on the bus. It turns out, whenever Kim Bong-seok gets emotionally stirred, his body begins to float, as if gravity simply forgets him. That's why, every morning before school, his mom stuffs weight plates into his backpack and straps sandbags around his ankles. Up until now, Kim Bong-seok had done a flawless job hiding his secret. No one ever found out. That is, until he met Jang Hui-soo on the bus. And as fate would have it, she had just transferred into his class. The mix of surprise and emotion completely threw Kim Bong-seok off balance. His body started to float again. He had to clutch his desk tightly, struggling to keep himself grounded. That class felt like an eternity. Afterward, as he stepped outside, he ran right into Jang Hui-soo, who was washing her face. Water streamed down her cheeks, soaking her collar. Kim Bong-seok instantly knew he was losing control again. With no other choice, he wrapped his arms around a metal pole under the awning, clinging to it with all his strength to avoid floating away. To Jang Hui-soo, the scene looked utterly ridiculous. Gradually, the two became close friends. Still, Jang Hui-soo couldn't help but wonder, why did Kim Bong-seok insist on wearing his backpack all the time? She tried to help him carry it, and was stunned. That tiny bag was unbelievably heavy. At the gym, Jang Hui-soo was doing sit-ups and asked Kim Bong-seok to hold down her legs. He shut his eyes, avoiding her gaze, but every time she rose up, he could feel her breath on his face. And since he wasn't carrying any weights that day, he completely lost control. His body floated into the air, then slammed down onto the gym floor. Jang Hui-soo's suspicions only deepened. She began secretly following him, but never caught anything out of the ordinary. Until one afternoon, the two of them sat side by side on a stairwell. She noticed the bandage on his arm had come loose and reached out to help him fix it. But the moment her hand brushed his skin, his body suddenly started rising again. Kim Bong-seok slowly floated into the air, higher and higher. Jang Hui-soo watched in shock. She grabbed his backpack, but it was so heavy she couldn't lift it. That's when she finally understood why he always carried it. She raced up to the rooftop. Thankfully, the ceiling had stopped him. Without hesitation, she leapt toward him and grabbed hold of his leg. Together, they slowly descended. Once they reached the ground, she immediately handed him the backpack and pulled him into a hug. Only then did his emotions begin to settle. That night, Kim Bong-seok brought Jang Hui-soo home. His mom, seeing him bring a girl over for the first time, was overwhelmed with excitement. In his room, Kim Bong-seok told Jang Hui-soo everything, every secret he'd kept. But instead of being scared, she was full of curiosity. She wanted to see him float again. She stepped closer to him. As his heart raced, he slowly rose into the air once more, and that moment sealed it. Jang Hui-soo wasn't afraid of his powers. She didn't distance herself. Instead, she became Kim Bong-seok's girlfriend.